YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be going over pitching tutorial. Y'all slammed the likes on that hitting video. I forgot what I put as the goal for a pitching tutorial, but y'all smashed it. It's like it has like 70 some likes right now. Y'all smashed it. Thank y'all for that. So now I'm gonna give you a little pitching tutorial to those that are still playing the game and are still trying to figure out the best ways to pitch. And this is like I break it down for everyone. This is my second year to playing. I'm a World Series player, 1,000 rated player now. So, you know, I've been through it. I've been through what y'all been through last year. If you're a newcomer, welcome. If you're just starting, welcome, you know. Welcome to the channel. This is the life of Zay. I'm just all over the place right now, but it doesn't matter because right now you're going to get your pitching tips and you're going to be a better pitcher. Let's go to the practice mode. Okay, this is the practice mode I'm going to use, and I'm going to just clear some things out while you see me throw some pitches. So first of all, you're going to want to use Pinpoint. Pinpoint is the best pitching interface, even though you saw that as a ball. It's the best pitching interface to use, and like there's no, everything else is so inconsistent. Like you want as much control as possible when you pitch. And if you struggle with Pinpoint, I'll just say practice in conquests, practice in events, because events don't really count towards really anything. Anyways, yeah, so practice in conquest, practice in events, practice in any game mode that's like not ranked, unless you want to practice in rank, which I don't really agree with, but you know, that's whatever. So first is use Pinpoint and Pinpoint only. I know some people use pure analog, but if you want to become a World Series player, or if you just want to be competitive, I recommend Pinpoint. So second to me, the pitcher you use and the type of pitches they have. You usually want a pitcher that has a sinker, slider / cutter, a fastball with outlier, and then a changeup. Curveballs don't really matter this year. When you're in the higher rankings or in the higher rated of online ranked, curveballs don't really do much. I mean, you could just throw an off-speed curveball just to get the guy, just to get the batter, you know, thinking you might throw those curveballs, but they don't really work for strikeouts or bad hits. If anything, if you hang it, it's probably going to be gone. So I don't recommend throwing curveballs. But if the pitcher has a sinker, a cutter, and a slider and a changeup, then that's all you really need. Or of course, outlier fastball. Anything that's not outlier fastball is not the best. So 1 is Pinpoint, and then 2 is pitcher / pitcher's repertoire. You want that sinker, you want that changeup, you want that slider, cutter, and an outlier fastball. That's what you want. And 3 is going to be tunneling. The best pitches to tunnel would be like a sinker changeup or sinker circle changeup, a fastball changeup / forkball. Changeup, forkball, splitter, it's the same thing. It works the same, slower and looks like a fastball. And then either like a slider and a slurve, which Randy Johnson actually has. And I'll just go over that real quick. I'll do the slider and slurve. I might have Randy Johnson actually. Oh, we do have Randy Johnson. All right, so here's the slider slurve. Slider is going to be right here, up high a little bit. And usually with Randy Johnson, people will swing at that because it's so hard to see with Randy Johnson. He's one of the best pitchers to use in this game. And then we're going to go with the slurve down low. It looks the same. It's slower. For 1, it's slower, and for 2, it's tunneling. So they're going to swing over here. They're going to swing right here because they think it's that slider again. But it's the slurve that's going to go down here. So that's one pitch you could tunnel. Another one you could tunnel is this fastball, and then a changeup or splitter or forkball. I wouldn't put splitters where I put it right there because they could just hit it really well. I'd either put splitters down low right here. Like I'm not even getting perfect on these splitters. But you can either put splitters right here or away in the middle like this. I don't know why the vibration's on. It's kind of pissing me off. You split it right there. Usually they either do pop it up or they just miss it totally. So fastball, splitter, forkball, changeup, slider, slurve. You could also do sinker, circle, changeup. It's all the same. So 1 is going to be Pinpoint. 2 is going to be your pitcher / pitcher's repertoire. 3 is tunneling. Besides that, man, like if you don't tunnel anything, you just want to make sure you put your pitches not in the corners because people will slam their PCIs right to corners. So for fastballs, for instance, I don't put them in the corners. I'll put fastball right here, and I'll put fastballs right here. Down low, I'll put them right here, and I'll put them right there. If they end up in the corner somehow, then it is what it is, but I usually don't like to put them there so people don't slam. For sliders, I like to put them right here, or if I'm facing, let me just throw this. If I'm facing a lefty with Randy or the same sided hitter as your pitcher, I do this. Put a lefty up there. I'll put those sliders right here. Make sure they're outside, because if it's not outside, it's going to hang. But this is going to go throughout the whole plate, and they're going to swing like that. I even got the computer. The computer's on like Legend right now, or it's Hall of Fame. I have both on Hall of Fame. So imagine just a real player swinging at that. Like, that looks enticing because it's coming at you, and then I don't know, like towards the end, it just goes towards the other side of the strike zone. So I like throwing those sliders right there, or against competitive players, you might have to throw this backdoor slider on lefties. This also works. And then if you use John Donaldson, what works for him when you're pitching against righties is this slider right here. Because his slider goes around like 95 miles per hour, if I'm correct, John Donaldson's. This slider works a lot. It won't go up there. It'll be down here where I put it. And it's just so fast, like they react so late most of the time. So that's where you want to put sliders, backdoor them, or just put them away. Make sure if you're going down here, make sure it's low or make sure it's in. Don't try to hang it in that corner. That corner is that sweet spot, and people just take that. Fastballs, already told you, not corners. Up high, I like to go up high too. Get those people that are like an 0-2 counts and they're just swinging, fouling everything off. Throw a high fastball, they're gonna miss it 100% of the time. Sinkers is the best pitch in the game. Let me put a sinker picture up there real quick. Let's just go Kenley. Sinkers right here, inside is a beauty. It says 96 mile per hour. It's like 103 miles per hour. That sinker comes so fast, and it's hard for people to react, especially if they're on PS5. That thing's too fast for them to react unless you're facing someone either top 50. They're gonna kill that. But most of the time, no one's gonna hit that. And then sinkers also work against like non-same side. So if it's a lefty for Kenley, we could throw this. You gotta perfect the pinpoint for these type of sinkers though. We can throw it right here. See, look, I missed it, so it kind of went towards the middle of the plate. But even if it does that, some people don't even swing at that as if you're playing like ranked or events, because this sinker looks like it's going totally towards the inside of the batter. They don't even want to swing. It looks like a cutter, but then out of nowhere, it just cuts right back in the plate. So it's really a beauty. It's a great pitch. It freezes a lot of batters. And then for cutters, we like throwing those cutters inside. Make sure you don't put them on these right here, on the edge right here, because it's going to get bombed, especially against lefties. They're just going to kill it. Make sure you go inside. No, not that inside, but try to get them to swing at it. And then also you could backdoor these cutters. You got to be careful though. You don't want them to go over the plate. Like, that's a good cutter. Peter just hit it. Sometimes it freezes your opponent, sometimes it doesn't. Also for sinkers, put them right here. Gets them most of the time. And then I know Marcus Stroman has a great sinker. It's not the fastest, but he has a lot of control on it. You can put them up high, and they drop right in the strike zone. It usually works out for like a strikeout pitch. I wouldn't do it a lot. What else? Circle changeups, same thing as other changeups. You could put them away right there. Usually gets them swinging and missing because they're early on it because they think it's a fastball, or they just ground out at it, or ground it off. Another place you can put the changeup is right here. I like putting it right here. So I throw those sinkers a lot right there. That's a terrible pitch. Don't ever throw that. I usually put those sinkers right there, and then they're expecting it. So I'll just throw the changeup right in the same spot, and then they just swing. They swing right in front of it. Besides that, I think that's everything really for pitching tutorial. So cutters inside, don't put it on the edge because people usually bomb it. You could backdoor it, try to freeze them too. I've seen some people put a cutter up high and it strikes out people. I know I wouldn't really strike out that. I don't know. That's a great pitch actually, but I think someone in real life would have swung at it. Yeah, I don't really like that cutter upstairs. But yeah, that's about it. So 1, pinpoint. You want to master pinpoint if you want to be a better pitcher. Pinpoint is key. 2 is going to be pitcher / pitching repertoire. You want that seeker, circle change, splitter, forkball, slider, cutter, outlier fastball. That's what you want. You want those good pitchers. Pitchers with high hits per 9 are also really helpful. So pitchers like, I'm pretty sure Randy Johnson. Nah, actually, I don't know. I'm not going to name the pitchers with high hits per 9 because I don't really know who they are. But the 99 overall pitchers you want to use, unless they have a sinker, cutter, stuff like that, or they have the weird throwing angle, like relief pitchers like Adam Ottavino, Aaron Loop. They have weird throwing angles, so that throws off batters too. So I recommend those for relief pitchers. And then number 3 is going to be tunneling, and number 4 is pitch selection and where you're going to put them. 1, pinpoint. 2, pitcher / pitching selection or pitcher repertoire. 3, tunneling, and then 4 is going to be your where you place your pitches. And don't hang them sliders or curveballs or whatever. Don't throw the curveball unless it's in the dirt. That's all I'm saying. I hope this was quick. I hope it was helpful. If it helped you out, press the like button. If it didn't, just press the like button and subscribe. Remember, subscribe, press the like button, and put your post notifications on to help me out. Thank y'all. Thank you for watching. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.